Before my madam's husband started harassing me, he would often ask me, "Hey, did you wash the singlet you are putting on? Because it seems like you've been wearing this singlet since 3 days now." There was a day he asked me the same question in front of his wife. She became angry and told him it's her responsibility to do that and not his. One Sunday evening, everybody had gone to church, leaving me with the newborn baby. Madam's husband came to my room and asked me to hug him. He was putting on only boxer, and I said no. He started threatening me with cane, and I started crying. Then he left the room. Some days later, after everybody had left the house, he repeated the same thing again. I started crying and told him I want to leave, but he got angry and left my room. After some minutes, he called me back and asked me, if you leave, who will take care of you? Who will pay for your school fees? After that manipulation, he asked me if I still want to leave, and I said no. He then told me to go back to my room. Madam started suspecting her husband to the extent she discussed it with her nephew. So one day, everybody had left for market. Madam's husband was the last person to leave. So when he was about leaving, he came at me again and I ran out of the balcony. He threatened to bring cane, but I refused because I know at the balcony he cannot do me anything, and if he tries to, I will scream. When he saw that I was serious and I wasn't going to come inside, he then left. Same day, around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I was in the parlor. Suddenly, I noticed a shadow coming towards Madam's storeroom. I got scared because I didn't hear when the person opened the door. So I ran out to meet the person. Surprisingly, it was Madam. She tried to force their door open, but the door was locked. So she asked me the time her husband left, and I told her it was around 12. She was like, what was he doing in the house that made him leave by 12? I didn't answer that because I didn't know what to say. Then she headed back to the entrance door because she quietly opened the door and left it open, thinking maybe she will catch me and her husband together, but that didn't happen. That evening, she called me and said, I know you are not into men and I know you have been a good girl, but don't hesitate to tell me if anyone harasses you in this house, including my husband. I was shocked because I've been telling her about her nephew's inappropriate behavior towards me and she didn't do anything about it, and she didn't even tell her husband. But you want to know if your husband is harassing me. And I said in my mind, I won't be the one to bring separation between you and husband, because the Bible said that whatever God has joined together, let no man put asunder. The day Madam's husband found out that his wife's nephew was harassing me was the day his mother visited. His mother had to take the bed while me and Madam's nephew slept on mattress on the floor. My mattress was positioned at the feet of the bed while his was placed beside the bed. He was supposed to lie with his head on the other side and his feet facing towards me, but he positioned himself facing me instead in order to continue his inappropriate behavior towards me. That day, I sat on my mattress thinking which side to place my leg. In the end, I decided we faced the same direction. It was around 5 a.m. in the morning. I realized someone was touching my breast. I quickly got up and gave him a dirty slap. He screamed and held his cheek in pain. Oga's mother asked why I slapped him, and I told her what he did. Guess what? She didn't do anything about it. Then this guy went and reported me to Madam and her husband. Madam's husband called me and asked why I slapped him. I told him what he did. Then he asked me why haven't I told anybody about it. I couldn't hold my tear. I started crying, and I told him that since the first day I stepped my feet in this house, that this boy has been harassing me, and Madam was aware because I've been telling her everything her nephew was doing to me. Stay tuned, follow me, and please share. Thank you.